Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Chefing It Up. It's your boy Brandon, and today we are making some red beans and rice from scratch. So I have 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter that I let melt down and heat up, and now I'm going to fry up some of our andouille sausage. I have 2 pounds of andouille sausage that I sliced. Now you can cut this any way that you like for your preferences. This is how I decided to cut mine. Now after I added all the andouille sausage to the pot, I let that brown until my desired doneness. You can go as little or as long as you like. You don't have to do this part at all. It is completely up to you, but you do want to cook these down enough to get some of that oil up out of them. Yes, because that's what you're going to use to flavor your vegetables and fry them up. Yeah, like that. So this was good enough for me, so I'm going to take these out and I'm going to add in our vegetables. So I took all these sausages out, all of the sausages out. They have a nice color to them. They're not burnt, but they have a nice brown. Now we're going to add our vegetables, which is onions, green peppers, celery, and green onion. And we're going to add all that into the pot, get it nice and coated inside that flavorful oil that we made with the sausage and the butter. So you're going to coat that in the pan. You're going to let that go. You can let this go for as long or as little as you like, because this recipe it cooks so long that the vegetables will disappear anyway. And in red beans and rice, you don't really want those textures of vegetables. It's really just there for flavor. So after we let that go for a few minutes or however long that you got, you can add garlic. You can add as little or as much garlic as you like. I did 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic because I like garlic. And we mixed that all in. And the reason I didn't add it at the beginning is because you don't want to burn your garlic. That leaves like a bitter taste in your dish and it'll ruin it. You don't want to do that. So that's what I did. Now my seasonings. I have some Creole seasonings, some parsley, some black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, you name it. Thyme. Everything will be in the description box below. I did not add any salt to this dish. Believe me, once you try it, you'll know you don't need it. You don't need it. So after we got our vegetables nice and coated and our seasonings incorporated with the oil and everything, we're gonna add our red beans. I added 5 cups of red beans to this dish and 6 cups of reduced sodium chicken stock. Reduced sodium chicken stock and ham hock. Now remember I said don't add no salt. That ham hock already has salt content. The sausages that we're adding back into our pot already has salt content. We cook the vegetables in that salt content. You do not need salt. So I know you don't be alarmed when I say don't add no salt, but don't add no salt, okay? This recipe was delicious without salt. You let that go for 3 hours. Every half an hour you want to check on it or so, just to make sure everything is good and doing what you need it to do. Now this is after 1 hour of cooking covered. You see it's starting to take on a nice color. The ham hock is starting to cook really nice. It's not nowhere near done, but we starting to see some transformations here. This is at the 2-hour mark. See, at the 2-hour mark, you're starting to get that richness and color in there, and it's starting to thicken up. Now at this point, I added about 2 cups of water. But the reason I add the water is because you want to taste things as they cook now. And remember I told you don't add no salt? Don't add no salt. So this is after about 2.5 hours. And now we're going to mash our beans down. Now you don't want to go too crazy and go overboard and make refried beans. That's not what we're making. We're making red beans and rice. So you can mash to your liking. Some people like it more beany. Some people like it more of like a Popeyes kind of gravy. So it's up to you. Mash to your desired texture, but don't go too crazy. And after that, this is pretty much done. After we mashed it, I let it go for another 30 minutes. So this is after hour 3. We're gonna mix that up. You see how thick that got? Oh, look at that. Look at that. The ham hock came right off the bone. And it's done. Now, if you guys are still here, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.